رجعت لكم لايف تاني وهصور لكم بقى، خلاص هنبتدي دلوقتي اصور لكم الايفنت. احنا داخلين اهو. إطلاق
He has to stand here.
اه
Söyleyelim. Sorry, maybe you can use this table so that yes, siz burada kalın. It's better to stay there. Next table.
the location here.
You can adjust there.
Anlamıyor bence.
No, you can adjust the next table. This one.
I can make the same card. I need this card.
You can adjust there. I mean, yes.
Here.
Znači da se uklope sa Kopenhagena. To je sad očekaj. Sigurno. Pre 10 dana sam bio za Kopenhagen. Bio Toyota,
Gdje?
Električna. Ova BZ4X. A G je...
Ja sam to bio u ponedjeljak su ukazali.
A kako se zove? Samo statična.
Statična.
Ne, ovo je bila kopija. A G je bio nedelju dana pre toga u Španiji.
Kako je bio beza?
A to ti je sve prepravljeni ravčevi, sve. Čak i sistem punjenja na AC punjaču identičan, 6.6 samo. Na DC punjaču može 150, to je super. Ali na AC samo 6.6, kao RAV4 plugin. A ja sam imao ludu sreću da su registrovali u Srbiji RAV4 plugin zavila na test nedelju dana pred polazak na BZ. I onda sam ono shvatio, pa to je to isto. Dizajnerski su sve promenili.
Ovdje je platforma, je to?
Pa kao kad je Mercedes napravio EQC od GLC. To su sad uradili.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us on this important day for Citroen and for the launch of the new C4X. I'd like to extend my warm welcome to all of you here with me in Istanbul, as well as all the members joining us in direct live from Copenhagen, Denmark. We do appreciate your presence, your time, your engagement for this very important moment for us when we're adding a new member to a family. As you can imagine, as the head of a brand, expanding the lineup, opening your horizon, adding a new car to the brand is a very crucial, important, emotional moment. And in particular, doing this in between two quite far away and distinct markets like Denmark on one side and Turkey on the other is adding to the importance and the complexity of this launch. So why are we doing this? We're doing this because fundamentally at the heart of Citroen is a key value we like, which is humanity. Humanity is a willingness to be close to our customer. And in this particular case, we wanted to be close to the two different regions and types of markets C4X will be addressing. On the one hand, Denmark is a clear example of the fast-paced evolution of mobility in Europe. A strong commitment not only by the local governments but also by the customers to move towards zero-emission mobility. And as you've understood already, C4X will come with a 100% electric version. On the other hand, markets like Turkey, where I'm standing in front of you today, where there's a lot of aspiration for status, modernity, technology, as well as comfort and space. And this is another of the very ambitious playing grounds for the new C4X. So before we move into the event we've prepared for you, I'd like to spend a bit of time walking through the different team members who will be joining us today. If I start with Copenhagen, you'll have Laurence Hansen, who is our head for strategy and product for Citroën. You'll have Arnaud Rigaud, the head of European operation for Citroën, as well as Marc Pinson, who is being the chief designer for this amazing car you'll be discovering in the next minutes. Here in Istanbul with me, I have the pleasure of having Pierre Leclerc, global head of design for Citroën, the man behind the whole lineup you've been experiencing and behind C4X obviously. And he's accompanied by Nicolas Roland. Nicolas Roland is the product manager, the man who for electric, very affordable, accessible from as young as 14 years old and all the way to 94 years old and beyond, offering an unexpected freedom of mobility in areas where, as we all know, there's a lot of tension for mobility. Second, the new C4, a completely new take on the C segment, sleek design, elevated posture, great space, amazing technology, available in 100% electric, and a great success in Europe. Third, the new C5 aircraft. You've been able to see it at the entrance of this building, for those of you here with me in Istanbul. C5 aircraft, very sleek design, ultimate comfort for family in a car. Last and for sure not least, C5X. C5X is redefining elegance, style, comfort, and fundamentally elevating the experience of touring. Okay, now that the scene is set, let's move into this particular event and the launch of C4X. I'd like to invite Arnaud Rigaud to join me from Copenhagen. Arnaud, how are you doing in Denmark? This is the complexity of life. Can I try again? Arnaud Rigaud, any chance from Denmark?
Yes, we are with you, Vincent.
I'm listening. How are you doing? give me some information. How are you doing in Denmark? We're waiting for you or not?
Oh, great! We were waiting for you as well, which is absolutely well organized. Excellent. So
that's absolute proof that we are live, okay? Anybody thought this was recorded, we would not have done that. So go ahead, Arno.
No. So great to see you. So thank you all to be with us, and good afternoon to Istanbul. We are here in Copenhagen, Vincent, the city of the sustainable mobility. And what is amazing is that in the same time we are here, our cycling team of Citroen is preparing for the departure of Tour de France, which will take place for the first time in Copenhagen on Friday. So we want all of us to encourage, support, and wish a good success to AG, to our Citroen team for the Tour de France. And then, Vincent, obviously, we are all excited to follow and to be the witness of the reveal of C5X. And how about Istanbul?
Yeah, Istanbul, as you can imagine, it's another key place in the world. I mean, I'm standing maybe 500 meters from Asia at a place which has been at the crossroad of commerce and civilization for as long as we've known it. But also, if we look at what really concerns us today, a very vibrant market and a clear example of the importance of individual mobility, the importance of new product introduction, and the growth potential for Citroën as a brand. So, now that we've set the both scenes and we managed to get the connection right, can we talk about the market? And please, Arno, give us some brief overview of the European market as you see it.
So the European market, Vincent, is today electrifying. This is a reality. This is strong. At Citroën, we often talk being future ready. We are developing products which meet needs of mobility today and those of tomorrow. Well, today mobility is changing. This is very clear from Western Europe, our core market. There is an increasing desire for cars to develop in full harmony with the evolution of the society. Thus, today in Europe, the BEVs, the battery electric vehicles market, is representing 11% of the total passenger car market. This is multiplied by 3 since 2 years ago, and it will be multiplied by 2 for the next 2 years. In this 11% of total market of BEV in Europe, the C segment accounts for the largest part. The C segment is 31% of the total BEV market in Europe. And on this C segment market, the EC4, we launched 18 months ago, meets a great success in all major markets. At that point, in April this year, EC4 has been the #1 selling car in the C hatch BEV in entire Europe. So transition to new form of energy is a reality and is happening before our eyes. Transition to energy is as well a new form of cars ownership. Sustainable mobility is as well the emergence of the low emission zone, transforming access to our towns and city everywhere in Europe. And we have now 230 low emission zones in Europe, including London, Paris, for example, Milano, Amsterdam, and obviously Copenhagen. So sustainability, Vincent, is our future, the future of our industry, and C4X is ready for that.
Thank you, Arno. And I think what is absolutely fascinating in the industry we live in is, as if you look at the last 20, 30 years, you realize that customer expectations tend to be quite similar from one region to another. Individual mobility is what gave us the foundations of our life, each and every one of us. It enabled us to get the right education, to meet our partner, to create a family, get a job, develop through life. That is true yesterday, today, it will be true tomorrow. What is happening and what was described by Arnaud is that there is a rapid change of the nature of that individual mobility towards electrification, towards also sometimes different modes of ownership. This electrification is accelerated at a very fast pace across Europe. But let's be clear, it will be the same in other regions of the world. We could obviously consider North America and China. But in places like where we stand today, Middle East and Africa, and in particular Turkey, it will also happen, be it through regulation or customer expectation. We at Citroën want to be combining two things, increasing our presence in our home market of Europe, but also expand our product offer, geographical coverage and attractiveness beyond Europe. C4X for this will be a cornerstone. It will enable us to convey the values of a brand, provide status, roominess, comfort, top-of-the-line technology in many places, starting with Turkey. So, Arnaud, let's go back to the European customers. What could you tell us about them?
That's a key point. C4X is all about Citroën commitment to our customers. And our customers, as we said, are looking for sustainable mobility solutions. That is why C4X will be available only as a battery electric vehicle in 14 countries of Europe, including Germany, UK, Nordic countries. Furthermore, EC4 is the only C4-door car to propose a full electric driving solution at an accessible price. It complements EC4 on the C hatchback and give the chance to Citroën to reinforce strong offers both on the C segment, and the C segment, as we said, is in the heart of the BEV market in Europe. So C4X is a game changer. This is the ideal solution for family car, company car, urban transport customers. By delivering clean, comfortable and modern driving, C4X answer to the aspiration of the European customer, Vincent.
Thanks, Arnaud. And I think it's safe to say that C4X, which you will discover in the next minutes, don't be patient and bear with me, is also addressing the expectations of many customers beyond its sustainable dimension. It will offer sleek, modern, dynamic design, comfort and space, and fundamentally it will bring and mesh the capability of a hatch, the finesse of a sedan, some of the key SUV attributes we've learned to learn. And I'm quite confident it will become a very important vector of our growth. Obviously, and as I mentioned earlier, particularly true in a country like Turkey, it will be a springboard for our customers wanting to enter the journey towards electrification. Same vehicle, different energy. So now we've made you wait long enough, and it's my great pleasure to introduce to you the all-new Citroen C4X and EC4X. What a great moment, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we went to the extreme to bring you this great car and really not capabilities. EC4X to my left, C4X to my right. They look the same, different powertrain, a lot of opportunities. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Pierre Leclerc, Global Head of Design, coming out of the EC4X. Nicolas Roland, Product Manager for C4X, stepping out of the combustion engine version.
Thank you, Vincent. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here in this beautiful city of Istanbul. Very exciting, you know, as Vincent said, it's a very, very special moment for us. The launch of a car, you know, we've been living with those cars in the design studio for a couple of years. So it will be very interesting to get your feedback, obviously, today. Now, you know, during the design process, it happens that we have some people coming in the studio and we present those cars. And the C4X always had surprising reactions. Actually, the people we would show the car to would not really understand what it was. And I would say for us, in design is probably the best compliment we can have, because in an overflooded market, it proves that we are trying to bring something that is really fresh, that is new in the car industry. And it's definitely the role that Citroen should always have with any product that comes on the road. Now, fortunately, we have Nicolas with us, who's the best man who knows everything about the C4X, and he will explain it to us. Nicolas.
Thank you, Pierre. Hello, everyone. Exactly like C4X, the new C4X is a car that challenges the traditional categories of automobile design. As you see, it combines the elegance of a fastback, then the modern and elevated attitude of a SUV, and then the timeless finesse of a spacious four-door. That's why we call it C4X, because it is at the crossroads of these three universes. And of course, it includes all the comfort, technology, safety, and value you expect from a Citroën. A Citroën that is future-proof and responsible in its all-electric version. I have to admit, Pierre, your team and you really met the brief on this.
Thank you, Nicolas. You know, the way we start a project is usually the team of Nicolas will give us what we call a design brief. And the design brief for the C4X had really high expectations in practicability, versatility, comfort, of course, and as well as dimensions. Now, what we really wanted to do was to make an exciting silhouette that was unique, elegant. And if I talk a bit about proportions, if you look at the car in side view, what we always want designers are the big wheels. Graphically, it's very important for the car. That combined with the ground clearance a bit higher, it will give you the comfort that you should always have with Citroën. Now you see that all the black plastic parts around the car will help us in different ways. First of all, we use them to protect the car. It brings us in a territory that is a little SUV-ish, interesting for this type of silhouette. And also, it really makes the car extremely light, extremely thin. Now, one point super important on this car was this one. We wanted to make sure that everything above this point is extremely stretched. Everything below this point, from the clutch, was really pushing the car forward. So we tilted the rear section forward to make sure that we have this quite unique attitude. Yeah. So, then let's go back to these three videos and see what all the benefits for our customers. First, that silhouette leads to aerodynamism, boosting the C4X range up to 360 kilometers WLTP, and also boosting its fuel efficiency. Then, the extra length of the car doesn't just make the car look good.
it also hides one of the best assets of C4X, a massive 510-liter trunk. Finally, SUV codes bring SUV benefits. Improved visibility, easy access, and a protective feel. So, yeah, tell me, what about the rear lights? I guess they are one of your favorite details. Like,
yeah, we can say that. You know today, and I think all of you know how important the night design, the DR are for a car. It's really the DNA of a car, but it's the DNA of a brand as well. And what we try to do is always to have something that is unique, of course, recognizable, and coherent. Now, coherent within the car itself, so front, back, and coherent, of course, within the lineup. So, pretty naturally, if you look at the front face of a Citroen today, you have the two chevrons, yeah, becoming two chrome bars. Those two chrome bars become two DRs on the corner, and they split and create this kind of a triangle. And that's exactly what we try to reinterpret in a different way on the rear, starting with pushing the taillights as far out in the corners of the car to give it width. And then we really push the taillight as far forward as possible, the longest length we could do really, to really emphasize the stretched silhouette that we wanted with this car. So,
goes in feel. And it is extremely comfortable to ride in, especially on the rear seats. Why? Because on the second row we have outstanding legroom. We have also a 27-degree backrest angle for a comfortable posture, and we have also a great headroom too. But the best part, yeah, is yet to come with our fantastic Citroen Advanced Comfort seats.
Absolutely. I mean, what you explained is basically package, yeah? And package will give us roominess, space, comfort. Now, of course, when we designed the seats, it was extremely important that we bring the comfort that you should expect in any Citroen. We started by using a specific foam for an extra layer of 15 millimeters, and that's what we call the advanced comfort, right? Then we use a material that you all know, Alcantara, and for us, Alcantara means coziness, the warmth that we want to have in a Citroen as well. On the front and on the back, we have developed extra wide armrest. We have integrated the massage for the front seat and the heaters for the front and for the rear seats. But there's more to advanced comfort, right, Nicolas?
Right, yeah. You're talking about our progressive hydraulic cushion system for the suspension. It delivers this famous flying carpet effect, which is a clear Citroën signature. You won't notice bumpy roads anymore.
Basically, we talked about package. Now, remember the main asset of this car, the 510 liters trunk, that really show the versatility of this silhouette.
Yes, comfort comes also with the trunk space and its versatility. By isolating the luggage space from the cabin, the trunk adds to the limousine feel. And if needed, the rear seat backrest can fold down to get more luggage capacity, and you can enjoy a ski strap to accommodate long items.
Maybe you can explain to us the digital experience approach we had for the car, Nicolas.
Yes, C4X is fitted with My Citroën Drive Plus, the same next-gen infotainment system first seen on C5X. Its interface is inspired by the world of smartphones, and in that way it is highly intuitive. It has a 10-inch HD touchscreen, wireless mirroring, over-the-air updates, and a natural voice-speech recognition. But the technology doesn't stop there. C4X offers the latest driver assistance systems, such as adaptive cruise control or the highway driver assist, for example. Because, as you all know, Citroen is a brand that takes customer well-being seriously.
Yeah, and to make sure that you have the best experience, the best digital experience, the most intuitive and the safest digital experience, we have integrated a color head-up display. So we make sure that you always have the most important information right in your field of view.
And there is one other technology that makes C4X stand out. And this technology is right here on stage. Our C4X is the only C-sedan available in all-electric version and, really important, at an affordable price.
So you understand how much aerodynamics plays a big role, of course, for such a car. And probably when you look at the car, you understand as well that it's a silhouette that is extremely aero-friendly. Now, you know, we spent so much time in the wind tunnel with this car to make sure that everything would contribute to the efficiency of the C4X. I mean, even the section that we have developed in the taillights will contribute to this efficiency. And that's how we reach a 360 kilometers WLTP.
And it makes electric driving enjoyable too. The 100 kilowatt powertrains deliver all the power you need, whatever the road conditions. And it's easy to charge, thanks to the 100 kilowatt DC charging system available as standard. The battery recovers 80% of its capacity within 30 minutes. But I guess there is something we should add at this stage. At Citroën, we know that not everybody is ready for the electric transition. That's why we will offer customers the choice of energy: full electric or internal combustion engine, both available with a modern 8-speed automatic gearbox.
So it's really a car for everyone, right? Maybe you can talk about the markets a little bit?
Yes, C4X is aimed at every market, but with some specificities. First, in Europe, it will be a clear all-electric alternative to mid-size car. And by the way, in many markets, C4X will be available in its all-electric version only. For example, the Nordic countries, the UK, and Germany. Then, in Middle East Africa, C4X is an innovative and modern proposal in addition to the market, which delivers a high-status limousine feel, which is ready for the energy transition. So Pierre, I guess we've just covered everything. So would you like to sum up this new C4X in 2 words?
3 words maybe? Unexpected, sleek, and of course these are unique.
Forward-looking, versatile, so Citroën. We're going to conclude now, so we give the floor to Vincent.
Thank you, guys. Thanks to all of you. We're coming to the end. Just wanted to wrap up some things. Obviously, great vehicle, very exciting. We've heard a lot of very passionate words, and I'd like to highlight some of them. You know, the elegance of a fastback, the finesse of a four-door, the attributes of an SUV. Fundamentally, we'll be bringing a very attractive, modern, status, and a variety of services that I'd like to stress some of them. Charging solutions, obviously, for those of you adapting 100% electric solutions. Second, it will complement the electric offer with car-on-demand options. And also, it will offer you a sustainable service contract, making sure that, as you can see, we've put our creativity, genius, passion into this vehicle. We're extremely happy to have you here. We'll be very happy to give you an opportunity to test it in the weeks or months to come. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you again for being here. Thank our friend from Denmark for doing it in real time with us. And I'd like to invite all of you to come on stage and discover this great car. Thank you very much.
العربية يعني لكم من جوه بقى بعد ما خلاص بقى الكل. أول إطلاق وأول واحدة تفتح العربية.
Kadınlara bile masana her zaman. Ay canım benim. Canlı yayın.
طبعا بنت.
Çalıştırmıyor muyuz? Çalıştırmayayım mı?
Aldı, Ebru yeni aldı.
Çalıştırayım mı? Anahtar burada.
Çalıştır.
Bir görelim. Let's see. Buyurun.
Yeşil yok mu dedim? Yanlara yaparız. Bundan bir adana yaparız abi. Var önce ışık biliyorum. Ne yapacaksın? Abi. Arkaya var ya. Hemen namaz var. Çok konuşma. Çok güzel. Ama şey heyecanlı ya. Evet. Ama ışık yok. Bak şey yapacağım. Araç ne araç? Citroen C4X işte bu.
Citroen C4X.
Bu arada şunu söyleyeyim. Nisu egoizam.
Zašto? Ajde. Gdje si sad? Da, malo, da.
خالد معلش تصور
تصوري معاك؟ هو الواحد. انا بالطول على موبايلي